What's up, everybody? Remington from Impulse Creative here, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to get your sales team set up in Drift so that they can start scheduling meetings. Awesome, so we're going to jump right in. So in order to get your sales team set up, you would have to invite them from an administrator account, and that's a completely different tutorial. But today what we're going to talk about is what the salesperson is going to go through when they click the sign up link that comes into their email. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start there. So I have a invitation for a test account here, and you can see on the screen that it comes in that someone signed you up, and here's the link to the account. Upon clicking that link to an account, it is going to bring you to the Drift sign up screen. It's worthy to note that the Drift sign up screen and the Drift login screen look the same, but they have a very different intent here. You have your name and password. So it's not actually the login or username, and a lot of times people will put in their email address here instead of their actual name. So go ahead and put in the name. I'm going to say that my name is Wayfinder Begg, which is my last name, and I'm going to put in a password. All right, once you've signed in, it is going to bring you to the onboarding screen that allows for you to finish your sign up process. It's pretty smart. It's going to work on bringing in data from other areas. It's going to ask you if this is you, and basically it's going to pre-fill your information. If it is accurate, go ahead and press yes. For the sake of the tutorial, I am going to skip this. So to make the account yours, we're going to upload a photo, and that photo you should have saved already. So you go ahead and press open. It's going to drop in the photo. Go ahead and click continue. And this is where you get to put in the rest of your information. Wayfinder. What's your motto? Always be helping. This is a great area that your sales team can start to share a little bit of their culture about who they are or what they do. And it is going to be public, so just keep that in mind. Then we want to continue through to the Drift profile link. This lets the user set their meeting link that can be shared throughout the organization. It's important to note that it is case sensitive, so we usually recommend that everyone use all lowercase in these. Just makes it easier from an organizational standpoint to know what someone's meeting link is. And think of a naming convention and make sure you talk about that when you're distributing this to your team. We are a smaller organization. First names typically work, and if not first names, it's first name and first initial of the last name. So I'm going to put that in, Wayfinder B. You can continue to the Chrome extension. The Chrome extension is a great thing that you can install. It really helps the sales team, and it engages your emails that you're sending and allows that information to be sucked in to the website to create some additional context. I've already installed it here, but it's a 2-click install. It's super easy to do. Once you get to scheduling the actual meeting section, you've got to connect it to your calendar. They work with Google Calendar and Office 365, and the setup flow is similar for both. I'm going to show you through Google Calendar. So Google Calendar, you find your email address that's connected to your account, and you hit allow, and it is going to do all of the magic behind the scenes, and then you will be completely connected. It'll then ask you to put in choose your calendar. In most cases, this is one calendar. For some people, though, they may have multiples. You get to choose which calendar you want the meeting bot to listen to. So once you have that chosen, you click Finish Setup, and it takes you right into the screen so that you can get started. So as you start jumping into the tool, what we can also do is you're going to want to have the user to jump into settings and continue to fill out their profile. So you go into the bottom left there, you hit settings, and you'll see you've got my account. We want to go over to public profile. So we have the meeting set up, and we have the ability to book the meetings, but what we want to make sure that we do is we want to fully set up the portal itself. And by doing that, that is going to make it so it's easier for people to see us as far as availability, and it's going to act as a way for other people to get your meeting link. So in this profile section, what we're going to want to do is go through and fill that out. So first name and then first initial, Wayfinder B. All right, title, we are the Wayfinder bot. It's always great to put the location. It helps humanize you. So you can start typing, and as you start typing, it's automatically gonna autocomplete. You can put in a little bio. The important thing here is you're going to want to turn on the profile. It's up to you how much information you share in this profile, but it's always good to have a good solid profile. By pressing save here, it will allow for you to have that information, and now you're available in order to get meeting requests. As you scroll down, you have other areas where people can connect with you. You can fill this out for each of your social networks. You can put an online message that's more contextual for you, and then of course an offline message if someone is coming to try and meet with you. And then of course you can put some additional information into your bio. You can use this. A lot of times companies have team pages, and it's a great idea to put the meeting link in for those team pages. But if you don't, this is a great way to get one put together for your sales team. So now that we've got the profile privacy turned on, we can confirm that the calendar's set up over here. And you'll see that we've got the calendar fully integrated, and now you're ready to schedule. If you want to test it, you can simply click over to the new meeting. And when you click that link, it should pop up this page, and that should automatically pop out the chat bot that'll start asking for the email address. So that is the end of the tutorial on how to set up meetings. You're all set from this point, and now what you need to do is go out, get those sales meetings, and start closing some deals. Thank you so much for your time and looking at this. If you like these tutorials, please subscribe and click the bell on the bottom. And if you'd like to look at some of our other tutorials, you can right over here. And you can subscribe by clicking this link right over here. Hope you have an amazing day, and keep it real.